There we go. I have no idea why it was doing that. I guess y'all can hear me now. There we go. I have no. Hey, Merry Christmas, Mopar, Justin, Terry, Michael. Merry Christmas, y'all. I'm just gonna work on the Foose charger for a little bit. Thought I'd jump on here and live stream for a little while. I ain't doing nothing particular. Wife's fixing to go to bed. We done all our maybe gas or propane. Yeah, we done. Yeah, no, I'm cooking with fire. It'll be pellets in the morning when I put the turkey on the smoker, Justin. Yeah, I'm just gonna work on the Foose charger for a little bit. We've done our Christmas Eve with the family and whatnot, and so I'm just gonna hang out on YouTube while I work on my model. Hey, Rod Rages. Hey, Merry Christmas, man. I'm trying to remember your real name. Was it Mike? Yeah, gas prices ain't no joke. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Mike. Yeah. Well, if anybody wants to jump in, you're more than welcome to. Got to open up some instructions so I remember how to put a kit together. Yeah, I haven't seen your video yet, Terry. I hate glass, y'all. I hate the clear plastic. No, I saw it, Mopar, but I haven't had a chance to watch the video. I'm gonna look at it before I go to bed, more than likely. I knew you were going to ask. Oh, really? UV glue, huh? Figured I'd try this saw out. A little better than trying to snip it. Yeah, that was a little better than trying to snip it off. Chicken wing, easy? Yeah, okay. Hey, Terry.
What's up, Brian?
How you doing, sir?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm just sitting in the easy chair right now. Just put my panel truck up at 54. I got.
I hadn't even watched many videos on who's building what and what they're building lately.
Yeah, it's been a lot on there, man. I've been trying to catch up on videos, a lot of Christmas videos from a lot of guys out there today.
Yeah.
I kind of stuck one little one up there, but I was also building on the 54. So.
Yeah, I got home early, about 7:30 this morning, and I just took several naps.
Right. Trying to figure out the angle of this camera. I'm just kicked back in the easy chair, like I say. Done worked on it for a little while today, and I got to get me couldn't find me a different Tupperware bowl to be able to soak that 54 in. It was painted partially when I got it, and it's messed up, but it needs to be soaked.
Right. Yeah,
we know all about that, right?
I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. I know all about soaking.
Yeah, that's what I say. You know all about that. You working on one right there that you had to soak. So.
Oh yeah.
That was an issue with that one.
Yep. Well, this glass don't fit like a damn in here. Yeah, there it goes. Still ain't the best fitting glass.
Actually, this is the first time I've actually been in a live before. I was going to try to get on one of the other ones a few weeks ago and couldn't figure it out, but I figured it out tonight.
Right, yeah. You just got to make sure you do.
Yep.
I think I'm going to try this. I ain't going to put any future on it. I'm going to try to put a mark around it.
That thing's coming along pretty good from where it was at to begin with, man. That body was, it was a peel. Looked like to get that paint off.
Yeah, it wasn't any
Yeah,
fun.
it wasn't any fun.
And that 2K
That 2K
had been sitting.
Got hard, boy. Got really hard.
Yeah.
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 I guess it
I
was
guess it was
probably about 2
probably
months
about 2
prior
months
when
prior.
had cleared it.
Had cleared it.
I cleared it before
Cleared it
Acme.
before Acme.
Yeah. Is there any way on this thing when you're on this live, can you actually view the comments and all at the same time, or do you just have to go in and down at the bottom and look
I
at
don't
the
know.
chat?
I don't know.
You're on a mobile
You're on a
device,
mobile
so
device, so
Yeah.
I think I might
I
have
think I might
to
have to
change the setting
change the setting.
and add
Oh,
the.
I don't. I mean, I can go to the bottom. It's got Mike, Cam, Cam and Mike, and then chat. But
I think I can put
I think
the
I can put
overlay.
the overlay.
Let's see.
I don't know. I don't.
And there's.
Yeah, I just thought I'd jump in here. Merry Christmas to you, Brandon. I'm trying to read a few of the comments and in and out on the. It's just a little different for me I'm on my tablet doing this, so it's a little different.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where to add.
Yeah, I'm not sure that.
And I don't see it on the screen.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It ain't no big deal, Brian. We'll do it this way. I mean, I need to get used to this anyway. I just thought I'd step in here. You throw the invite out, and I've been wanting to do this for a little while. I've seen some of the other guys on lives doing it, and
Right.
just thought I'd step in here for a minute. We're not building nothing right at this second, but
I hear you.
you know, my building area is in the bedroom, so, and my wife, I just asked her about it, and she said, I'm fixing to go to bed. I said, okay. I said, I'll sit here and talk to Brian for a minute on this live.
Right. She gave you the boots in the bedroom.
No, not really. I mean, I knew it was getting close to bedtime for her, you know. She's normally not up this late anyway, but
Right.
I just decided to go ahead on and put stuff away in there, you know. I got so much stuff. I want to get some other stuff started, you know, instead of, I try to break up the monotony, you know. I still got that 55. I got to finish it. I've not finished it. And
yeah,
I get to working on some other stuff, and I get time to think about it, you know, think about the 55 and what I need to do, and it's just a different process. I'm working on one and thinking about another one, you know.
Right.
But the weather's been not cooperating over here. I mean, the last couple of days, we've had sunshine, so I painted some stuff on that 54 today.
Yeah, no, I think I'm
gonna
have to get on my 55 myself.
Yeah. Well, I like the color of that Dodge you're doing now. I mean, that paint turned out awesome, man. That really looked good when you showed that paint job.
The color's nice. But it's still it's not as nice as it looks. There's a lot of bad areas.
Right. I'm gonna try to. I don't know. Here in the next week, I'm gonna try to get some more progress done on the 54, and I'm gonna get some other parts painted on that 55. I don't have the front end on it. The suspension painted yet. I've got it cleaned up and everything. So
This windshield does not fit in this kit at all.
well, it's like I say, I mean, I worked on it 55 for, pretty steady for a while, and I get to the point I get burnt out on working on just one. I had to go to something else. And
Yeah, after that was my thing with the 55, I don't have a whole lot of time. You know it as a truck driver.
Yeah.
That time is limited. And
yeah, mine was real limited, but I'm gonna get my behind set up here a little bit. I got that light directly behind me, and that ain't good. Let me see if I can go back here and flip this light on and flip the other one on in the living room here. That way it'll get that glare off of me. There we go. That might work a little better now. Sorry about that, guys, but y'all might be able to see my ugliness a little better now. But yeah, I like that color, man. That color is awesome.
thank you. Yeah, it is a real nice color.
Yeah, I like the color.
I might have to figure out something else to paint this color and give it some better justice than what I got going on here.
Mm-hmm. Have you polished that thing yet?
Yeah.
That thing was shining like a diamond, man, before you ever even polished it.
Let me see if in this camera it looks blue, but on my over it's purple with a blue color change to it. But right up in here is a really nasty spot. I can get it in white. Let me go here. Yeah, so right here. Really bad spot.
Yeah, I hear you there, Mopar Nut 62. He's on there talking about the ugly guys.
And was an air bubble right here.
What's up, Terry Wilson? Terry won.
Yeah. I don't know if you can switch and try to mute your mic.
Do what now?
I don't know if you can switch over and try to mute your mic. Hey, Terry Wilson.
Oh, is Terry coming in?
Not mute your mic, mute YouTube.
Mute YouTube.
Yeah.
Don't know. I ain't figured that one out yet. Let's see.
They got a little echo on it.
Yeah, and that's what Mopar Nut was talking about, I think. Let's see. Cameron, Mike.
Yes, I don't know how you got it.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what them guys are saying. They may be telling me how to do that and have both open at the same time.
Yeah, because I'm not sure. Yeah, open at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I was reading in the comments.
Close out your
I'm gonna see if I can back up and see what.
I think you completely muted yourself now. Well, if anybody wants to come in. Yeah, we lost Terry. No, you don't have to use them, Mopar. All right, this glass fits like shit on this model. I don't know if any of y'all have built it, but it does not fit good at all, this front glass.
Well, they're probably still gonna do the same thing because I couldn't figure it out.
Well, I don't hear me. Oh yeah, now I do. Somebody said you got to close out YouTube.
Yeah, I ain't real sure.
Yeah, I haven't done it with a mobile device, so
yeah,
I'm not sure either what you got to do.
Figure that part of it out. Figure out how to. What about now? Does it sound any better now?
Let me see if I can hear myself. No, I can hear myself still.
I just closed it out and it ain't. It didn't help.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I done closed it out. So
if you go to YouTube, just tap the mute. That's what I got to do on this is tap the mute.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have to go to the YouTube page and tap mute. Down where you adjust the volume and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I closed out.
Damn,
I closed out the YouTube, so I'm just on StreamYard. Which I don't know. Is it sounding any better, guys, than what it was? Y'all let me know.
I just hear myself, and if I hear myself, then the other guys are hearing it twice. They're hearing me
Oh, okay.
through both of us. Damn.
And look, all y'all guys there in the comments. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. You too, Brian. I know I already sent you a Merry Christmas, but
Yes, sir.
y'all can all hear me. Okay, y'all have a Merry Christmas, and if anybody's traveling, y'all be careful out there.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Terry. Good God.
Watch me still saying we got the echo.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
It's all right. We'll be fine this time. You just keep on working.
I had this in there
Man, I had to
a
pay that
minute ago,
camera. I
but
ain't used to doing this. I'm holding this tablet in my lap. So. Fred did a live earlier, and I missed out on it. I've missed the last 3 lives he's done. Mopar Nut 62. What's up,
Mopar?
What's happening, man?
Ready for Santa Claus?
Oh, yeah. He's outside right now drinking too much, falling down again.
Damn.
I figured I'd come in just to see all this feedback.
Yeah. I don't know if it's me or not, because like I say, I closed out YouTube, but I don't know. I mean, Brian's trying to build there, but
Well, when you left, Brian was okay.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
always me. I'm
definitely.
causing trouble all the time.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
It's just the mobile device. It's a pain in the ass, the mobile devices.
Yeah, more than likely that's probably what it is.
If
It's
you're on a laptop, you'd be fine.
Well, I got an all-in-one. I guess you'd call it a desktop. I just don't have it hooked up right yet.
Oh, that's cool.
I need to get it back there and get it set up at my table. My table's just so full right now. I ain't got no place to put it.
I know what you mean. I got no space and running out more and more every day.
Oh, you can believe it. I see
Yep.
you got a keyboard right in front of yours, though.
Yeah.
I don't have the room for the keyboard, the monitor, and all, but it's an all-in-one. You know, it's one of those stand-ups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I use a tower. I like the old towers. They're easy to clean out, easy to work on.
Right.
And I use a laptop for streaming YouTube, but I got a pretty massive machine over there behind me.
Yeah, outside in the shed, I got an all-in-one. Holy crap, Curb! and for once, you're not the one causing all the trouble. Holy crap, Curb!
Hi guys. Just thought I'd drop in.
What's up, Curb?
Hey, Curb.
Yeah, I don't know the rest of you 2 other fellas, but I've met Mopar a few times.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
man. Merry Christmas, Curb.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to all you guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
Merry Christmas to you too. I'm kind of new at it, man. This is my first time of being on live with Brian, so we're on a mobile device, so it's got an echo in it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm usually on John Paul's site, but it's getting pretty quiet over there.
Yeah, I've been laying low.
What's that wagon on your desk?
the 64 Nova Wagon. I'm post reading it for
Okay.
Terry, from Hobby Barn.
No.
They're having a Pro Street appreciation. Well, they're having an appreciation build. And I just want to build mine Pro Street.
Okay.
So I already put the bottom end in. The tubs are in. I was supposed to get some wheels from Miguel, but I'm probably gonna have to remind him to send me the SDL.
Oh yeah. Well, at least you can print your own.
Yeah, I can print them. No problem.
Yeah, I got my wash and cure station in.
That's cool.
Waiting on the printer.
Which printer did you get?
The oh hell, Anycubic,
The Mono or the Mono X?
the mono.
Yeah, the Mono's pretty cool.
Did some
I
work
got-
on my.
You got that and the wash and cure station for $268.
That's good. Good deal.
Got some
Yeah.
paint on the chassis of the GTO there.
What year is that GTO?
Oh, that's that MPC 67,
Oh,
the one that's been around for since 67.
the one that came out the blue artwork.
No, this one here is, I don't know what it's who knows what issue this is, but no, it's not the blue one. The blue one is, they say, terrible. They say the blue one's got blue tinted glass in it.
That's not the Weekend Warrior.
No, this is,
That's the one I just finished, and it was a nightmare.
yeah. Well,
Who makes that one?
the door lines in this one are almost non-existent.
Wow.
I had a really,
All right,
I had a
Who
carb-
makes this kit? MPC, right?
MPC made it, and then AMT Round 2 is doing it now. But this is an older issue. It's not real old, but I don't know, 10 years ago. And then they did a what's that? A Toyota drift thing or something.
Supra.
All right,
No,
Justin, take care. Merry Christmas.
I don't know what real issue it was, but it had like 6 gauges mounted on top of its dash.
I'm not into imports.
I mean, seems like every 3 or 4 years they've been reissuing this since they found the moles.
All I know is the plastic. I'm not happy with the plastic they're using lately.
No, well,
A lot of flash.
that old AMT plastic, that's kind of like, you get a ring to it like it's like China if you drop it on the floor. But the new stuff, you drop it on the floor, it's more like a flood.
Yeah, it's definitely softer. It's
yeah,
a lot softer. This blue stuff on the bottom, that's new stuff. And I just don't like the way it feels, and a lot of flash. I have this kit that came out of the Nova Pro Street, right? I have the 90s version. It does not have the same feel as this plastic.
Well, that was the one that was molded in blue, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is molded in blue now, but back then in the 90s it was white.
Yeah, right. Yeah, when it first came out, it was white.
Yeah, I don't remember what anything was molded in when I was a teenager. I just built it. I know it wasn't. I don't think I ever built a kit that was white though.
Well, God feels you were a teenager in the 90s?
Well, in the 80s. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was a teenager in the 60s.
Yeah, I was a teenager in the 70s. So
Yeah. Yeah, well, part 70s, yeah.
Yeah.
Late
Well, I was
70s,
fixing to
early
say the
60s.
70s would be more like it for me.
Yeah. Late 60s, early 70s, I was a teenager. The good times.
Not
Yep,
coming back.
in the day, good times.
Yeah, good music, good women, good everything. Lots of mini
It was all-
skirts.
it was all
those
good
were
back then.
days. Ah,
I said it was all good back then.
that's right.
Yeah, there was only two sexes, girls and boys. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Male and female.
That's it. Wow, what a concept.
I know.
I guess there were some gays back there then, but I
Yeah,
don't know
but
about
they
anybody
were still either male or female.
else. yeah,
Exactly.
They didn't identify as anything.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, they were still male or female. Yeah, I don't know what happens. What's going to happen in 20 years from now? I kind of hope I'm around.
The spacemen will land. It'll all change.
Yeah, something will happen. That's for sure. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna bail out. Merry Christmas. Have a good New Year's.
All right, Merry Christmas, Curb.
Yep,
Merry
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas
Curb.
to you, Curb.
Yeah, take care, guys.
Take care.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know. I think the first model that I ever built, of course, and I was a little bitty guy. I was probably about 7, 8 years old, and I bought an 8 scale Golden T. Y'all remember those?
No.
23 Roadster.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Been reissued a few times.
Yeah, quite a few times. I've actually got. I think I got 1 or 2 of them still in the box that I bought off of eBay before they
Wow.
went ridiculous.
Man, I sold mine with a whole bunch of photo etch and a whole bunch and machined aluminum stuff on it. Oh, makes me sick.
I mean, it was back then. Even I would say early or late 60s. That kit was molded in black. I know Rod Regis was talking about they were all. He put up there they all molded tan, but that one was actually molded in black back in the day.
Yeah, there's a guy building one, a version of that, and he's got a lot of shapewear parts on it.
Yep.
Pretty cool looking 32. I always liked the bigger kits. I always built the 1/16 scales, you know, the funny cars, and the 112 Corvette.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention the price, but I bought a 63 split window rod shop Corvette,
Right.
16 scale
Mm-hmm.
here not long ago. It was
That's
quite
a good
expensive.
kit. That's a great kit to the gull wing the doors on.
Oh yeah.
I would gull wing the doors. I've done it to a 125, but I haven't found another 63 or split window that's good enough anyway. The one they have now is not worth doing.
Right. Well, this one was at 16 scale.
16 scale would be easy to
Yep.
do.
That was the old drag car. Remember that one? It was
Yeah.
done up red, white,
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah. They also had it. This came out as a rat backer, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought it. That's I showed that to actually sent a picture to Fred Henry on that one because that's his that's been my what we call a holy grail for a long time, and I finally broke down and bought one. I know at one point that kit was over $300. If that just gives you any kind of hint of what I paid.
Not me. Not too rich for my blood.
Yeah, that's a no shit.
But I mean, you know, when you want it, and then you keep seeing it go up and up and up and up, and you finally just. I sent the guy a message on eBay and I asked him. I said, "What's your lowest price you'll take for it?" I gave him what he wanted for it.
Wow.
But I was so scared after I got it. It was in its original shrink wrap with the receipt taped on the front of it with electrical tape, but I was still so skeptical about it, I cut the plastic on it. Just too much stuff going on, would you pay what I paid for that thing and not know for a fact that
Oh, I'd have to open it. I couldn't hold back.
I said I ain't gonna tell you how much. I paid $427 for it.
Wow. Well, that's a good number though. At least it goes with the vet.
Yeah. Exactly
Yeah.
what I paid, $427 for it. And yeah, it's sitting in the bedroom on top of the acrylic case. I said I wasn't ever gonna build it, but you know what? I got enough money invested in it. It might get built.
Be nice to go all out.
There wouldn't be no sense if it's a Holy Grail kit not to build it.
Yeah.
Well, and that's true, Brian. But I do know this, that I can go to. Matter of fact, one of the other reasons why I went on and purchased it, was that kit's from 1974, and I was actually on Slick Decals website, and they have the 16 scale decals reprinted for that kit. So
Go get them.
but they put that thing in a huge box, and it just feels like it's styrene junkyard in there when you shake that box around.
All I know is I'd like to have some machined aluminum valve covers for it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be
I'd
awesome.
light the kit. Try and light the kit. So that we have the lights work on it, the horn, all that. That scale. Oh yeah. And it's a kit that you spent that much money on. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of. I was into the big stuff there for a while. I've got first issue. The first issue. What is it? The 359 or 379 Peterbilt. I've got the first issue of it. I've got the first issue of the Kenworth, the W900, and also got pretty much all of the 8 scale Corvettes except for the 72.
Wow.
And the IROC Camaro in that scale. Those would be easy, super easy to do.
Yeah, that 8 scale is huge. Huge.
That's those things are almost, I think, liking, I don't know, a quarter inch being 2 foot long.
Oh yeah.
23 and I think
You
3
could get
quarters.
you could get
23
machined.
and
You
7
can
8 long.
you can get machined
Back on.
aluminum spark plugs for them. You can get the valves
Dang.
for the tire. Oh yeah, I hook it up, man. If you're gonna do it, might as well.
Right. Well, and that's something else. I got to figure out where to get all this stuff at, because I don't have anything as far as, I mean, I've got some 24, 25th scale distributors wired and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't have a whole lot of stuff.
Shouldn't be too hard though on 1/8 scale. Scratch built that distributor though.
Oh no, not in that scale. It won't be.
Oh, that's pretty easy. But RB Motion could probably get you the spark plug though.
Yeah, I really was trying to, well, I'll say trying, I really wanted to go to Acme this year, and I didn't get a chance to go. Funds wouldn't allow it, but I'm going to try to make it next year. At least be able to shake some hands and see some of the guys that I, talk to and comment on everything.
I will definitely be going. I'm going to JaxCon, but I don't think I'm gonna have anything with me to take.
Yeah, to put on the table.
Yeah. Now unless I take something that I already took to Acme.
Right. Is that Mopar, that kit you working on now, that 64? Is that new kit that just come out? I mean, as far as the body?
Yeah. Yeah, the body, that's the kit that came out in the just the car itself, which it's not worth $30. Let me tell you that right now.
Well,
I got
no,
it
I know,
from
because I've got it.
I got it from
It's,
Walmart for like $15. So that's
well,
why I got it.
yeah, I bought it at Hobbytown and I paid $30 for it.
Wow, no, no, the body's good. The body's great. I like the body.
Oh, yeah.
But the rest,
It is a pure curbside kit.
yep, that's what it is. Now, the one that's coming out with the trailer is supposed to have a motor.
Yeah.
So, and it comes with a couple other things, gas cans and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool.
Right. Yeah, I was actually going to do the same thing you're doing. I was going to try to Pro Street it, but I was going to end up trying to build a chassis for it, but I don't know.
Just take the Nova. The Nova's chassis fits perfect. Very minor stuff to do to it. And you know, the back, I cut out the interior from the other one and just swapped it into the Novas. And I'm going to use the Nova's
What
dash.
kit you talking about?
I'm talking about the Nova Pro Street Nova that AMT came out with.
Yeah.
I got it right here. Show it to you. If I don't drop everything.
Oh, so that works under it?
Oh yeah. Very minor. The tubs, all you gotta do is sand the tubs a little bit at the top,
Yep.
and they fit right in.
That's cool. I got that. That ain't no problem. I've actually got the it's either 63 or 64 trumpeter kit.
Right.
The little Nova coupe, and I bought a Pro Street, actually a resin Pro Street chassis to go under it. It's a convertible. It's not the hard top.
If you go over to Miguel's renders, you could see a render of this car. He did it in, I think, yellow or gold. I can't remember right now. And he's got it all Pro Streeted out. Looks pretty nice.
Yeah, I like that.
What engine you gonna put in that, Mopar?
I might use the one out of the Nova, or I might get something out of the parts box, a little bit bigger. 427, you know?
Yeah. I built that Nova. That was one of my first kits I built. That Nova was, oh my God.
I got one in my junkyard.
Yeah.
I built it like in the 90s.
I opened that kit and like just died with all the flashing.
Yeah, the blue one, I don't like it as much because they really screwed up the plastic. That's because they're using recycled. They're using recycled stuff. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, that's what all the white styrene is.
Yeah,
The one I built was the blue kit. I got 2 more of them. I'm gonna go get a beer. I'll be right back.
No, I want beer. I might as well get one too.
I'm gonna pass.
Just drink them. Can't drink them all the time because it'll raise my blood pressure.
What's going on, Terry One, Hobby Barn?
Oh, Hobby Barn, what's up?
Yep, he's in the house. We got a little echo going today, but it's because I'm on a mobile device on this thing. So.
Hey, Terry.
What are you drinking, Brian? Oh, okay, Yingling.
That's my go-to. It's my always in stock.
That's your model building inspiration, right?
No, I don't really normally drink when I'm building.
Oh yeah, I can't drink what I'm doing. Nothing will
It
get done.
don't hurt. It probably makes things a little easier.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, sure.
make me cuss a little easier too.
There you go.
Oh, I don't need beer to cuss.
Well, a little easier.
Easy or not, not a problem.
Yeah, you remember I'm a truck driver. I can make a sailor
Blue
joke.
Streak, huh?
Well,
Blue Streak.
that makes two of us, Brian, in the house.
Whoa,
That's been my job for 22 years.
Yeah, I've been driving since '98, so 23.
Yeah, you got a year on me. I started in '99.
What do you think the future driving is, man?
It ain't gonna be good. Not with this new generation coming on. They don't want to do nothing.
Well, the problem with this new generation is they believe their GPS is going to get them everywhere they need to go, and then they run into a pile up on the interstate, and you wind up having 100 trucks in an accident.
Either that, or they run the GPS on their phone, and it takes them through the neighborhood down to a 12.
Yeah, because they're not using the trucking GPS.
Yeah.
Or they cross a bridge that the truck won't even fit under.
The weight limit's not good enough for them to get across.
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of that. I've seen plenty of that.
That was that Swift driver that done that not too long ago, wasn't it? Female.
They got bridges up in Chicago, man, that are, there's no way that you can not see. They got the reflective tape and everything on the bridge, telling that it's like a 12/8 bridge, I think it is, and the idiots just fly through there and take top trucks off.
We got a low clearance bridge right here in Augusta that Ryder trucks can't even go under.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wow.
it's several times a year that bridge gets hit, and not by big trucks, by all six-wheelers doing it.
Yeah.
Hell, it was not long ago a damn bucket truck hit it.
We got a tunnel here in Mobile that goes downtown. You can get off on what we call the Bayway, where it goes across into Baldwin County. I-10 does.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them will get off on that bridge and go down to the Bankhead. It has chains hanging down to legal limit, and they will still run through the chains and try to go through that tunnel, and that tunnel entrance is only like 12 feet.
Six-wheelers or big trucks?
No, we're talking about 18-wheelers. The thing is that they'll hit it so hard that they'll get the cab and half the trailer in there, and then when they have to get it out, they have to let the air out of the tires to be able to get it out of the tunnel.
Jesus.
Wow.
It done took part of the roof off of it, took 1.5 foot of the roof off the cab, plus 1.5 foot off the trailer too. I mean, it's just wedged in there. It ain't happened here recently, but they've had RVs can't even go through it. Remember how long that tunnel's been here. I think that tunnel's been here since that's the original tunnel in Mobile. I think
All right, Mike, Rodriguez. Have a Merry Christmas.
everything was built back in the 20s.
These
Yep,
guys are
catch
going
you later,
crazy
Rob
over
Reggie.
flip flops and hairdos.
Merry Christmas to you too, Terry one. Hobby Barn.
You going off there?
Yeah, he's going off.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, we ain't got to be up early in the morning. I don't think all our stuff's going to get started till probably, I don't know, 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow. So
Yeah,
I just,
I'm putting the oversized Yardbird on the smoker about 9:30.
I hear you.
So I'm gonna get up about 9.
Yep.
That's
You
why
know, we're getting up in the morning.
build a little bit.
Yeah, that's me. I wished, and don't mean it in a bad way or anything. I wish you got on it a little bit earlier and I could have had the camera set up over the table and could be doing the same thing. It's bedtime for the wife. When it's time for bed, you have to shut the hobby shop down in the bedroom.
Right. Yeah, that's why my wife went to bed. She generally goes to bed about a little after 10, and I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back here.
Well, we live in an apartment. That's the reason why. So it's just a
Oh, okay.
apartment. We still got.
Not me. I'm in the hobby room, staying out of the way. I'm not getting nobody's way.
That's what I'm talking about. I wished I could say that. Been thinking about getting me a little storage. I say a little storage building, a big storage building, and putting my little shop and an AC and all that out there, and getting all my hobby stuff out of storage.
Yeah, that'll work.
And I'm gonna tell you, I got a freaking ton of plastic stuff. I mean, a ton of it.
What do you think you got? How many kits do you think you got?
Oh Lord, I probably got just back there in the bedroom. I probably got somewhere close
okay,
to
Terry.
70 back there in the back room, back there where I do my thing, and then I've got 2 shelves plus boxes stacked up in a 10 by 20 storage. The models just stacked on one shelf, and then, like I say, the rest of the boxes are stacked in the floor in the back on the back. I'd be willing to say it's probably 200 or 300 of them.
Oh yeah. That's more than you can build in your whole life, right there.
Well, you can believe that. That's what I told the wife. I said, if something happens to me, I said, "Brother, I'm gonna come back and haunt you if you start selling these model kits for $1."
I tell them to sell them, put them on eBay, and sell them.
I've got some decent stuff. I mean, I used to be into the NASCAR thing a long time ago. Back when you knew who everybody
Old
was.
NASCAR. Now, if you're talking old NASCAR, yeah.
Yeah, I got the old Folgers car and all that stuff back.
That's the good stuff there.
Put some actually hunted down. I was going to do a diorama of a Davey and Bobby Allison finish line where they finished 1 and 2 side by side. I got the old Buick Regal and then Davey's old Camaro.
Yeah, I like those.
Hey, Mary.
Or not the
I like it
Camaro,
just before the front wheel drive cars came in.
I've got it's either 67 or 68. What do they call it? The hijacker.
Yeah, for the shops, right?
It was red styrene. I think it was called a hijacker. It's 4-wheel drive Camaro.
God, I hate holding small parts.
I've
Trying
got
to
all
stand
kinds of stuff.
Try photo etch.
Oh, I fucking hate photo etch.
That'll get him cursing.
I hate that
Beer's
shit.
already got him cussing. How about that?
C88.
What's up, Mary 1970?
Oh, hey, Mary. I'll be right back.
But yeah, I got a wide variety, Brian, of stuff. I mean, I guess if you name it, I might have it. And I'm gonna tell you, I had a guy over in Louisiana in Baton Rouge, got a little hobby town. It's not a hobby town USA, it's just a hobby town.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an old gentleman and his wife and his son run it. And he had bought out some plastic model collections, and I went in, and I'd been going in there several times, and he told me, he said, come on back here in this room, he said, I gotta show you some stuff that I got. So I went back there, and he said go start going through them boxes. He had banana boxes back there. He said start going back through them boxes in there, and he said find what you want. He says $20 a car or $20 a box. They were still in plastic. There was some old tester kits in there. Some kits from I want to say they were from in the early 60s or late 50s. I found another one of the kits that I'd been looking for and didn't want to pay the price for it, and got it for $20. And that's the, you know what that old Orange Blossom special pulling truck was?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got that for $20, and it was complete.
How many engines does that thing have?
Huh?
The Orange Blossom. That's a multi-engine?
No, I think it's just a single.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a single. But I mean, it was pretty decent truck back in its day. I mean the real deal. But
I
I've
missed
been
a
looking
few of
for
those
it.
multi-engine ones.
I
should have
looked for
bought
that
them when I
kit
had a
on eBay
chance.
for a while, and that kit was running $65 up.
So that's not too bad. When it's like
No.
65, 100 bucks, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I finally got it. Like I say, it's a complete kit. So, but I found, like I say, the guy had bought out several collections over there, and he'd let me go back there in the back and go through it, pull out what I wanted. And I can't even tell you what I did with them. I know they're up there in that storage somewhere, but it's a lot of old stuff. He had a lot of testers kits. I got a couple of those that were still in plastic. So, which, I mean, testers back in the day wasn't the best thing in the world. That's what I'm talking about. Samuel Adams.
Yeah, I'll go no cheaper than that. You ain't gonna find me no red, white, and blue. Or no Milwaukee.
Yep. What they call that? Old Mill hockey.
You ain't gonna find me nowhere there. No more Pabst Blue Ribbon. Coors, maybe Coors. I'll take Coors.
Nah,
Got it.
Coors is a piss water for sure.
Coors ain't bad.
But I miss my St. Pauli Dark, and I miss my.
That Michelob Ultra's pretty good too.
Yeah, Ultra. It's not bad. They also used to have a Michelob Dark. They don't have that no more. That was good stuff.
Right.
There's one restaurant around here that has the Michelob Amber Bar. That's pretty good stuff.
Yeah,
I can't find it at the stores though.
I like beer that's nutritious, like a pork chop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's got to be dark. Yeah, I'm not big on
Weak beer.
yellow beers. I like the dark stuff.
A lot of guys, they like the weak beer, watery beer. I'm not into that watery beer.
Yeah, that's why I don't drink Coors Light.
Restoration 67.
Oh, yeah. Between Coors Light and Bud Light, that's like, if I don't get it for free, I'm not drinking it.
But I ain't drinking Budweiser for free.
Oh,
I don't want the shits in the morning.
well, most kids started with Budweiser. You know that, right?
That's why they call it
Yeah.
Budweiser.
Yeah, Budweiser. Yeah.
Well, I call it mother's milk
Call it
because that's what
Budweiser.
babies.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I never was big though. I mean, Bud Ice was. I drank Bud Ice back in the day, and I always wondered why I woke up with a hangover.
Mm.
But I come to find out as I got older that if it had Bud in the name, I don't care if it was Bud Light, Bud Ice, Bud Turd. I felt like a turd in the morning.
Still drink any tequila, you'll feel fine.
Yeah. I never really went to a lot of high school parties because I grew up with parents that drank and you know they weren't alcoholics. They enjoyed their weekend though. You know they had parties at the house and it was always available to me. My dad told me when I started high school, he said, "Look, you're going to go out, you're going to drink." He's, you know, if you've been drinking, call me. Hey, I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll come get you. He said, "You want something to drink? I'll make it." He said, "But you just ain't driving." He said, "There's always beer out there in the outside refrigerator. You want a beer? Go get a beer." So, I mean, you know, it was always available to me. I went to 1 or 2 high school parties, and, you know, the party started at 7 o'clock, and by 7:15, people were passing out. I'm like, this isn't a party. You know, I grew up watching my mom and dad drink for hours.
Days.
Yeah, days. You know, and I'm like, y'all can't handle shit.
Dude, Christmas time, my uncles would come over, and the kitchen table, you couldn't see the kitchen table with all the bottles that were on it.
Yeah. Yeah, my hell. When my mom met my dad, the Malibu he had in the trunk, he can make you any drink you could think of from the trunk of his car.
Mm.
That was back in the day, man. Back in the freedom day.
Yeah.
Today you got one open beer, and they tag you for it.
They tried to.
Oh yeah. In New Jersey, if you refuse a test, you know the alcohol test, they tag you as guilty. Period. End sentence.
Mm. They run them a little sting here the other night, and they didn't tell exactly how many tickets they wrote. They said they wrote several, but they had one arrest because somebody had a gun without a permit.
Shit, New Jersey, gun with a permit, it's an arrest. You can't carry your gun and have the bullets in the same place. You got to have the gun in the glove compartment and the bullets in the trunk, or vice versa.
That's right. I think that's the way it is here. I mean, if you're carrying it, you can't have them
That's
in
a
the same
federal
place.
transport law. That's the federal transport law as far as like a truck driver, or if you're traveling in your car across state lines.
Right.
Bullet, gun, trunk, or sleeper, bullets, glove compartment, and one of them's got to be in a locked compartment. So, like your trunk is a locked compartment, or in a gun box or something.
I don't know what to suggest, Mary.
Do y'all have? There's a guy up in Canada. His name's Mark. Do y'all have him subscribed on y'all's list?
Is that
He was
blue?
doing
Blue Streak?
one of those Tyrone Malone trucks.
What do you mean Blue Streak? That's Blue Streak.
Was that Blue Street Custom?
Yeah, Blue Streak. Yeah, that's who it is, Blue Streak. Yeah, he
Yeah,
had a video. He had a video on today. Was talking about he paid $90 for that truck.
Yeah.
I sent
I
him a
think I
message.
have one, but I'm
Yeah,
not
but I
giving it
gotta
up.
There's a place right now that's a mile, I don't know, 2 miles from the house. It's a store called Ollie's. Got
Oh,
them
yeah, we got
Tyrone Malone Big Boss, or what is it, Boss Hoss trucks
Right?
in there for $19.99.
Damn it.
At a Ollie's?
At Ollie's.
Ollie's.
Yep.
I don't know. I guess we're talking about the same place.
Yeah, it's the same place. People call it different. It's like Aldi's and Aldi's.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got
Yeah, I
him
need
in.
to make
They
a
got him
trip
in
to
a little
Ollie's.
while back. I sent him a message and told him that I might be able to help him out with, one or two, whatever he wanted. But I hadn't heard anything from him. I told him to send me his address so I can run up there and pick up a couple of them for $40. I can get 2 of them, or a little over $40 times tax.
The shipping is outrageous to Canada.
Yeah, it's
Canada, I'm
crazy,
sure
man.
it is.
Plus, they got that customs thing going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they open a bunch of that stuff up, checking it.
No,
Contraband.
ain't nothing like government control.
You got it.
My 500 subscriber giveaway, one of them was in Texas and one of them was in Canada. That
Yeah, it probably cost you
that
$20,
Canada
$25 to
cost
ship
me.
it to Canada.
Yeah, it was $25.
Yep.
Gone up since then, though, probably.
Yeah, but I mean, still.
That was just a couple
$20
months
kit,
ago.
$25. That ain't, I mean, you're talking about maybe $50 to ship it. He paid $90 for it. What he's telling me, or what he was selling.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
But I mean, they had a lot of kits in there. They had a '69, I think it was a '69 Chevelle convertible. Had Olds 442, 68.
Yeah, no, my Ollies don't have none of that.
And I'm telling you, they had a bunch. I went up in there and was actually upset because I found one of the 69s, and then I turned around and we have 2 of them here in Mobile, and went to the other one and I found several of the 69s and I bought them. They want $10 a piece for them.
Oh shit.
Matter of fact, Matthew is actually doing a giveaway right now on the Oldsmobile and the actual Gremlin that they had in the store.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna have to.
Mary, build one of these, Mary. 68 Dodge Charger.
Got one.
I'm telling Mary to build one, though.
Yep. Oh yeah, I got one of those too.
I got one that's what do you call the cigar chomper race car driver. What was his name? Mr. Norm? Or was it Grant Spalding? Can't remember. Dick Landy, that's who it was. Dick Landy. Open the box, start the kit, don't finish it.
Sometimes I have that tendency, but I do go back. That 54
got
panel
several
truck I'm
I
working on
started. I
right
need to go
now.
back.
I got a 32 Ford that I want to build as a cover car that was in Hot Rod and Custom. It has a 426 Hemi in it, right, with MT valve covers on it. I started building it, and this is like 10 years ago. Painted it, put it back in the box, still in the box.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I'll tell you, I opened up, it's been a little while back, I opened up that, and you'll probably know what I'm talking about when I tell you. It's an MPC Night Stalker, the Corvette.
Oh, okay.
That is a piece of junk.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing. You're going to work on it. The motor that's in it, I done throw the motor away. I'm going to put a aftermarket. I got another turbo motor I'm going to put inside that Vet, but it, you can't get that motor to go together. Not like it should. Major work.
NPCs can be frustrating. A lot of NPC stuff can be frustrating.
They test your skills.
You know, it's funny, as a kid, all I remember is Monogram and NPC, and I don't remember having issues.
Well, you don't see them when you're a kid. You don't see the flaws. That's the thing. When I was a kid, I wasn't taking engines apart. I wasn't taking those things apart. Now I take them apart like it's no big deal to me. And when I put a model kit together, I noticed, hey, wait a minute, that water pump don't sit right.
Yeah, you just thought about getting it together
true.
and telling everybody you had it put together, back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't remember having like the AMT Monte Carlo 454 SS70.
Yeah. I got one of those.
I caught total hell trying to get the chassis to sit in the body.
Mm.
And especially up at the front, like up here, where it should sit. How was it? It seemed like the body had a body part had to sit down onto the chassis up at the front of the body, and it was like an eighth of an inch or more from sitting, and I had to glue it and then wrap tape all the way around the front of it, smash it and hold the tape down, pull tape to get it to stay. That's actually the model I got on my cover photo. And it was hell. It was pure, total hell. And I just don't remember having those issues as a kid.
Like I said, I don't think you cared as much when you were a kid.
I wish I still had them. I threw them away. Let's see, we moved in this house in 2004. And I think I threw them away when we moved in here because my wife wasn't going to give me a spot to display them. And now I wish I had them, not to display, but for parts, to rebuild, strip, anything.
I'd rather just have them just so I could say this is what they look like. This is how I built back then.
Yeah,
How
that's true.
things came out back then, you
Well, a
know.
lot of the stuff was falling apart anyway, so.
Most of mine met the end to an M80. That's how they met their end.
I had a friend that used to do that with hairspray. You know, they got in a wreck. I never did do that. I was like,
Oh,
no.
Hairspray was our G.I. Joe flamethrowers, man.
Yeah.
That was brake cleaner and a match.
Yeah.
The flamethrower.
Anything that could spray out and shoot was cool with us.
Either that
I
or
was making
several
bombs when I was a
firecrackers,
kid.
one or the other.
Firecrackers for me were the Green Army men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fun. Now, if you can find the original Green Army Man, you got a little money in your pocket.
Can't find them.
Matter of fact, where we used to do that at, a guy lived right across the street from me when I was oh God, I was preteen. His mom has been outside gardening and digs up Green Army men and Matchbox cars, and she puts them out on her kitchen window, above the sink, and leaves them there. That's where she wants them.
That's cool. Everybody got this, right? A friend of mine went to a flea market, saw a box, and it was full of Vikings and Knights from the Marks. I don't know if you ever heard of Marks Toys.
No.
And he says to the lady, "How much for the box?" She says, "Oh, 50 cents." He takes the box, puts it on eBay, $1,000.
Yeah.
People don't know what they got.
I was like, I remember that set as a kid, and I was like, oh, I would just want the set just to have it so I could play with it again.
Yeah, I do. Among other hobbies that I have, I do Hot Wheels, and I got quite a few red lines from back in the '60s, and I got a buddy of mine that does it too, and he went to not to a flea market, but to a yard sale, just like you say, and the lady had the old round Hot Wheel carrying case, and he opened it up and looked at it, and I mean, he's kind of an honest guy, I guess you'd say. But anyway, the lady said she wanted $5 for it, and I think he gave her like 25 for it because he knew what was in it. You know,
Right?
them old red lines from back in the day, man. Some of them are worth mega bucks.
Oh, if they're in good shape, oh yeah,
Oh yes, sir.
oh yeah.
I've
They're
got
really good
several of
shape.
them here. I was up in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and went into a little thrift shop up there, and they had Matchbox cars in there that the guy had. Took them out of the package, but they had never been played with. No nicks, no nothing, and they were from the '60s. If you remember the old Matchbox, remember the horse trailer,
Mm-hmm.
the old yellow horse trailer. You could never find a horse trailer with the horses in it,
All right.
or you could never find the blue boat that was sitting on the blue boat with the white top that sat on the boat trailer. You could never find the boat. It was always gone.
Right.
I got all of it.
Like finding the wagon with the little dog in the back window.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got one of those, but it's not in good shape.
Well, everything that we got from up there, I found it. Had another buddy of mine, that same buddy, he went up there, and we ended up buying the whole. It was a shadow box. Bought everything in the shadow box. There was 2 red lines in it. I paid $6.50 for the red lines a piece, and they were mint.
That's great.
So
I never could find those guys. I got a bunch of reprints, reissues and stuff like that.
mm,
Johnny Lightning stuff that's been reissued.
Oh, yeah.
The old the Mysterian cars and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go
To
get
find
another
them
beer.
original, oh, forget it. That's a hard thing.
Matter of fact, I'll see if I can't come over here where my case is, and I'll see if y'all see some of those. Let me get it turned right. That's the Matchbox on the bottom.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
And the red lines are up here on the top. Of course, I know I got a glare on it.
Not bad. I can see.
The red lines.
Like the
all
fire
right.
truck.
Huh? Yeah, that's an old Buddy L.
Nice.
Nope, Tonka. I'm lying to you.
Hey,
I don't
Blade,
love it.
Merry Christmas.
But yeah. Yeah, all of those kind of keep that camera the right way. But yeah. That's just a few. I mean, I got more.
Yeah, Blade.
Matter of fact,
It's Ryan. Merry Christmas, Ryan.
see that boat right there?
Yeah, I like that.
You can't never find that. And right up above it, you get it where you can see it. The Honda motorcycle. You could never find it on the trailer.
Wow.
And where's that other at? The horse,
I like the truck
horse
too.
trailer. The horse trailer
Truck
with the
looks
horses
good.
in it. And then how about that right there with the rubber tracks
Look
on
at
it from
that.
the
Snow,
60s?
a
It's still
snow,
on it.
snowcat, right?
Yep. I got a couple of them. There's a bulldozer.
That's
And
nice.
there's the pipe truck with the pipe still on it. Could never get them with the pipes on them. But that's what was
No, the kids played with them. You know how what happened to the pipe?
they
gone.
never been touched, man. They've never been played with.
Wow.
Not a scratch on them. But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
some of the other stuff. I mean, I'm bad with hobbies, man. I'm bad with it.
Hey, collect what makes you happy. That's all that matters.
Well, I got too much that makes me happy. So.
So do I.
Look, if I went up there to that storage right now, I have more radio controlled stuff, and I'm not talking about cheap stuff. I have stuff up there that costs mega bucks, but I cannot count all the vehicles that I have up there on both feet, both hands.
You got rigs up there? Radio control rigs?
I've got actually 2 remote control rigs in there.
Wow, there's some bucks right there.
I used to be, when I was a teenager, that was something else I used to do. Anything I could build models, work on, build the RC cars. You know, back when I was getting them as a teenager, when you bought a nice RC car, you built it like a model. Even the gearbox and everything, you put it together. Now you buy a model and it comes in, you buy an RC and it comes the
No,
same.
yeah, it's already some a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
You still put them together though. I had a Tamiya Wild Willie. I still cry about.
Yeah.
A what?
That right now, that's worse.
A Wild Willie. It's a Jeep. It's an old Willie's Jeep that popped wheelies.
Oh, okay.
You know, I seen one of them go for $1,500.
Oh God! Don't make me cry.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I mean, I'm telling you for real. I seen one go on eBay for $1,500. If it
I
was
still
the
got the
original
gearbox for it.
yeah, it was high dollar.
Damn.
Yeah,
I got a
Wild
couple
Willie
of
was
Tamiya grasshoppers that somebody gave me. I'm thinking of redoing them, building them up,
can.
and then.
They just came back out with the Sand Scorcher.
Oh, cool. You know the van? Remember the van they used to have? I want that van. That's what I want.
I think you can still get it because it was the lunchbox, the pumpkin.
Yeah, the pumpkin was pretty cool.
they had a limited edition out a couple of years ago on that lunchbox. It came out in black, I think it was, or it was either black or green. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I gotta get back. Gotta get in there and fix those little grasshoppers. And put some brushless motors in there. And
yep, that was.
I didn't have a grasshopper. I had my best friend down the road. He had the grasshopper. I had the Pegasus.
Oh, Pegasus.
That was the first RC car that I ever had, was that grasshopper. And I don't have it anymore. I got a pumpkin.
Oh, cool. You ought to get them and run them. I want to see you run them.
And hey, I'm telling you right now, man, you have no clue. I've got more RC cars up there. Several of them are gas, but I got a bunch of what they call trail trucks. And I also have one that's called a Jetty, or not a Jetty, but a Yeti, and it's an unbreakable one.
That would be good for me because I break a lot.
I paid $1,000 for that car.
What size motors are the Nitro ones?
2 point, I think, are they
0.25s, 0.23.
I think
that's what generally come in.
There's some Traxxas.
Some guys go.
Motors.
Sometimes they go bigger. You know, they go to.
They got 3 point.
A weed whacker motor, 1/8 scale.
Yeah, I got one that's got a 3.3 on it. Like
that's
a 2
crazy.
horse motor. 2.5 horse motor.
Yeah, that hits you. You might lose a leg.
Yeah, I saw one of those. An outlaw where people had built outlaws and put RC motors. I'm not RC motors, but weed whacker motors in them. Those freaking things are legit as hell.
Man, I got a 75cc Husqvarna motor. I could put on something. that thing's mean.
I took a weed eater motor. I had a HBI Baja 5. It was a little dune buggy. I say a little, it was a 5th scale. And it had what they call a 23 Fuelie motor on it. I blowed the motor on it. And when I blowed the motor, I spent about $100 and I bought a new head, a new piston, and a new crankshaft. Put a 2mm stroke crank in it, an oversized head and piston on it, and took it from about a 45-mile-an-hour car to a 75-mile-an-hour car.
Jeez.
For $100.
That's you know what? That's originally how I got back into building model cars. Is I had a couple videos come up from model cars that were freaking running. They were being clocked at over 100 mile an hour. These were like 120, 150 mile an hour RC cars.
Yes.
And then one of the random videos happened to be something about Testors model paint. And I watched that and I was like, I still got some Testors model paint somewhere. I know the box. I know what the box looks like. And I found the box and there was a model in it. And this is where I'm at today. That was over 2 years ago.
I never left the modeling thing. No matter what happened, I always would pick up a model sooner or later and start all over again.
Yeah, that's back where I'm at, man. All that RC stuff. I mean, it's all together. Everything still runs and everything, but it's just when you go nitro, it's so much tedious tuning and all kind of stuff. The weather can change, and when it changes, the tune changes, and I get tired of fooling with them. So.
Yeah, and that's what I guess that's why I enjoyed the nitro stuff. Okay,
Well, I love
okay, Terry. Have a good night. Merry Christmas, buddy. is getting to work on it, not just, fix a piece speed control or something,
Yep.
I prefer the nitro. And
I
a lot
don't
of
like
people
big
don't
motor.
know, being y'all are into it, especially you, Terry, you
Yep.
probably know that per cubic inch, those little 2-cycle nitro engines make more horsepower than a top fuel dragster.
Oh, I know.
Well, at least they used to back in the day when I was into them. I don't know about now. Top fuel dragsters make more horsepower now, but
Yeah, but you're talking about in scale. When you're going in scale.
Yeah, scale.
yeah,
They
in
make
scale,
more
yeah, in scale. When you're talking about a
I've,
0.23 cubic inch engine
Yeah, you're talking in scale.
versus what 700, 800 cubic inches.
Yeah, easy. 8,000 horsepower.
I've actually got a Trinity motor, and Trinity don't even make a nitro motor that I know of. I bought it several years ago.
Wow, that's
Actually
gonna be a long
bought it
time
at
ago.
the Hobby Town up there in Kennesaw. I paid $349 for the motor because it was a small block motor. Like you say, it's probably a 20 or 25, and it produces like 3.5 horsepower, 4 horsepower.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I've got a weed eater motor right now that I bought years ago that's in a boat, a nitro boat, and it's a weed eater that is 7.2 horsepower.
Yeah.
I paid $1,100 for the motor. It's actually CNC machined. What do they call that freaking motor? Can't even remember what it's called, but anyway, it was a machine motor that was made in California. Like I say, it's a 7.2 horsepower motor.
Yeah, that's crazy. Those little things putting out that kind of horsepower.
Oh yeah. Two strokes. They don't have any. They rev like crazy too.
Yeah.
There's no valves in the way, man.
You got it. Less moving parts.
Plus, I love the smell of nitro fuel.
Yeah. See, now there's only like one color that I can remember now. Back when I was a teenager and into it, there were several different colors, and they were all different
Yeah,
percentages.
mixes.
Yeah.
You can get different mixes. You still get different mixes.
Can you?
Yeah,
I
I've
haven't
seen
seen
blue.
that.
I've seen one in blue. But I'm pretty sure the higher you go in the nitro, the higher chance of breaking that motor.
Well, some require, it depends on the motor, they require the different percentages.
Right.
Right.
But some you can't just up the fuel without.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. You got to know what you're doing. You got to go in there and redo everything.
Yeah, you have like 5%, 10%, and 15% nitro in
Right.
those bottles. Most of them.
I was gonna get.
I mean, you can
I was
find
gonna get a bottle
purple
just for
and
my
blue.
Traxxas. I got a little Traxxas I want to run around. I'm just gonna get a bottle just for that.
Yep. Yeah, they were 15. Normally the color that you normally see would be purple, pink, green, and blue fuel
Yeah, blue.
for the different nitro content.
Not all my hobby shops don't have it around here. I gotta order it.
Well, yeah, but the thing is that it's hazardous material, so it costs them a lot of money to get it shipped in there.
Yeah, it's gotta go by ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, it costs a lot of money just to get it shipped in. That's another thing. I have I have nitro airplanes up there too.
I got the wings to a plane in the attic right now.
I've got a third scale J3 Cub sitting up there right now that needs to be skinned out. It's got a 50cc weed eater motor that pulls it.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I always wanted to fly. My uncles all did all that kind of stuff. They flew all that kind of stuff.
I felt bad. When I was a kid, I used to go up the road to a pizza place and pass out the flyers. And road I was going by, I could hear a little motor. And I knew by the sound, I knew what it was. And I rode my bike down there. And there was a guy, he was just finished breaking in his airplane that he just built. And I was like, well, can you fly it? And he set it down on the driveway and took it off. He didn't make it out of his backyard and it went nosedive right into the woods.
Oh.
And I just went, we went back there and found it in the briars. It was tore up. There wasn't much left of it.
Yeah, that's when you have a bad day, because them airplanes started about $450. Depending on the size of it anyway.
Yeah, getting the plane up in the air is not too bad. It's bringing it back down.
Well, that ain't hard to do.
That's something I've never done in RC is fly a plane or a helicopter. And
Helicopters are easy, not too bad. The ones with gyros in them are easy. You know, if you're gonna learn to do one without a gyro, you're gonna have to tether it to the ground and then learn how to hover first.
Yeah, they're tough.
They're tough because you gotta be chewing bubble gum, dancing, and then talking to somebody at the same time.
Yeah, scratching your head and rubbing your stomach all at the same time.
Yep. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I used to know a guy.
I love
used to know a
choppers.
guy that used to teach that stuff, and it's tough. What kind of glue you using on that windshield, Brian?
that clear Testors clear part cement.
Okay.
I like that Mod Podge. I've been using that lately.
I
My
used
wife
in the
uses
past.
a
I
bunch of
used
that stuff.
Elmer's white glue. It didn't
Whatever you
it
do,
works, but it just don't hold as well.
whatever you do, you set it and let it go. Don't touch it. Leave it alone.
Right.
You get it where you want. Be happy with it.
Yeah, because you're gonna smear it around if you move it.
Yep. Or it's gonna get out of position, and you're gonna have to start all over again.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I get it taped in.
That's the number one thing I learned from being a kid to being an adult builder. Patience. It's painted. Don't touch it. Leave it alone.
Don't have that.
This windshield, God, this thing is terrible. It does not fit in here well at all.
Yeah, I want to get one of those too. I want to get one. Those kits are discontinued now, right?
I think so, because I know you can't find them on eBay. Not unless you want to pay about $60 for them.
Yeah, I ain't paying $60.
67 Charger.
Yeah,
Yeah, Foose Chargers.
the Foosball, yeah. You can find the other one. I found one for 35 that was already started, but it's the model before it became the Foos. It was a regular Rebel.
Yeah, this is one of the worst fitting Revell windshields. I've done.
Is that kit modified from the regular kit, or because it's a Flus?
Well, yeah, different wheels and tires, and it's probably
But not
got
the
some
body, right?
lines. It's probably got some different body lines on it, I would assume.
Yeah.
You know, because Foose.
Maybe that's why the windshield's off. Maybe the A-pillars are different.
I know the small windows on the side.
Vent windows?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Normally,
AKA pigeon?
yeah, normally it's body plastic that comes up, and this is clear plastic. That's part of the clear plastic that comes up instead of it being white
I wonder if
plastic.
that was. I wonder if that was like that on the issue before that.
Yeah, I don't know. And I looking at the box art, it's not painted or anything.
Yeah, those box art ones are touched up, so you don't know. Many a person has gone screaming in the night trying to paint it like the box art.
I mean, I look at it and kind of use it as reference. Oh shit!
Oh yeah. I built my that Nova Pro Street. I built it just like the box art back in the '90s, with the yellow paint and the decals on the side.
You know, I never did use decals when I was a kid, and I still hate them because I suck at them.
I've used, those water slide tattoos.
Yeah.
I used one on a Volkswagen. You know that little Volkswagen? It's a caricature that Revell or AMT made. I used the Grateful Dead temporary tattoo and put it right on the side.
Really?
Yep, worked out perfect.
Where'd my killer plastic go?
I'm gonna try it again someday. Because I gave that away to a friend who was a Volkswagen nut.
That was one of my favorite things to do, Brian, was put decals on.
I suck at them. I hate them. And I've always hated glass. And I still hate glass.
Well, you can always try it on a full-size car, put it in glass.
I'm gonna try to put some decals. I got some decals from Slicks. I'm gonna try to put some decals on that 54 when I get it painted. I gotta strip that red paint back off of it. I was really thinking about spraying that that base coat black on there and putting that chrome over it, and then spraying a clear coat red over it. But I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Trying to go with red candy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that candy will stick to that chrome though.
What kind of paint you're using? All solvent or water based? What?
No, that's that lacquer. What is it? That Alcad or whatever it is.
Okay.
Alclad.
And then what are you gonna spray on top of the Alcad?
The only thing that I got right now that's candy is some that new Revell paint that they come out with, which I don't think is gonna work.
Well, try it on a spoon first and see if there's any paint reaction.
Right. Yeah. That's
I was gonna do it with the Candy O, the Createx. I bought a couple of bottles. They were on sale. They were on the clearance, $1.62.
Hey, really?
Yeah. You gotta check Hobby Lobby. You got to go to Frizzo. You know Frank Frizzo?
Well, yeah, that's where I first bought my Createx paint was, from Hobby Lobby.
Right. Well, they have a section that's a clearance, and there was like 3 or 4 bottles of it sitting there for $1.62. I said, "Well, I'm taking this stuff."
Right.
And it's Createx base actually. It's a silver base and a white base. And I tried silver base with Candy-O red, man. That shit worked nice. Really nice. It gives you a nice candy. Can't remember what I did with the spoon though.
Well, Mopar,
Yeah, they got. I think
they
they got some. They got some. I don't know if you'd call it candy or not, but that Alfred got. They got transparent things.
Right, yeah, they call it a candy. I don't think it's true candy. Well, Mopar, have you seen my shop tour?
Which one?
The shop tour I did when I issued the challenge.
Oh yeah.
Well, you didn't see my Createch Center?
I seen the paints, but I probably didn't pay attention.
Yeah, no, I've got, except for sealers and their, not the opaque, the transparent colors.
Candy-O?
Well, no, not the candy. Not the candy. They're transparent colors.
Yeah, the wicked colors?
Yeah, the wicked transparent, not candy. They're transparent.
Right.
I've got the full line. I've got almost every color except for their specialty, like what they call it's their newest stuff too. The stuff that you don't need to add the resin, the 4030s or the 4050.
Right, 4030.
Yeah.
You mean the clear?
Well, they call it a balancing clear, 4030.
Balancing clear, yeah.
And then the new stuff they got out is the UVLS, which
I haven't used that. No, I haven't used that
which
yet.
you can also use as the 4030. They recommend it more than the 4030 now. But I had ordered, I think at the very first of this year, I had ordered a candy set that had all but like 3 or 4 of their candy colors in it. It had the 4012, 4030, something else was in it. And then I watched a video on their YouTube channel, and they said that they no longer recommended the 4012.
Right, you told me that.
Yeah, and I was like, well, why is that? So I messaged them on, I didn't message them. I commented on their video.
Right.
And Greg, which I would assume would be Frazier, told me to email him or put my email in the comments. And he emailed me and he said it was Greg, so I assumed it was Frazier. And he told me that they no longer recommend the 4012 because of seeding and the candies, which is dark spots.
Right.
Yeah, and I never had it with the candies, but I had it with the pearls.
Right. That's why I went out down 4030.
He sent me a big ass bottle of 4011 reducer, a big bottle, or was it 2 bottles of 4050, a bottle of 4051 and 4052. Let's see. He sent me, how many ounces is this? 8 fluid ounces of 4011.
Yeah, that's $10 right there.
Yeah, he sent me 2 8-ounce bottles of 4050. The 4051, an 8-ounce bottle of 4051, an 8-ounce bottle of 4052. And for shits and giggles, he sent me a gigantic, I think this is a 16-ounce bottle.
Right.
Yeah, 16-ounce bottle of 4012. Which is, you can use it in the sealers and the other standard colors.
Right.
That's what they
The
sent
solid,
me.
the solid colors, right?
Yeah, your regular
Great.
solid fluid. Yeah. Because I paid for it and it came with 4012. So for shits and giggles, that's what he must have sent me almost $100 of Cleartech stuff.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, damn, he just, well, what's your address? We'll fix it. Because I told him, I said, oh, I just bought this set. And now you're telling me I can't use it.
That's
That you
pretty
no longer
cool.
recommend it. He said, well, what's your address? We'll get you something out.
That's good. A company that does that, that's really good because that makes you stick with that person.
Right, yeah, and
Because you'll think the next time you want to buy something, you're gonna go, I'll go there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? A lot
Yeah,
of people
and-
don't do that no more. Very
And
few
when I built
companies
my,
do that no more.
when I built my 68 302 Boss, I opened up a brand new paint of pearl yellow to paint it pearl yellow. And I was recording it on YouTube. Well, I was recording it. And it wouldn't shake. I put some in a cup and it was lumpy as hell. And I said, well, I'm just going to call them. I figured, yeah, here we go. I'm going to call somebody and I'm going to be on hold for 2 hours. No, somebody answered the phone and answered the damn telephone. And I told her what my issue was, and she said, okay, I need you to send me an email with a picture of the lot number and what it's doing. I said, okay. So, and it was the next day, maybe 2 days later, and she said, we're going to I got a reply saying we're going to replace your paint. They sent me a 16-ounce bottle. I don't know what the fuck I'm ever going to do with 16 ounces of pearl yellow paint.
I guess you're gonna have to paint a room.
It's definitely going to go bad before I use it.
You got enough yellow to last a lifetime there.
Yeah, a 16-ounce bottle of paint for model cars. Yeah, it's going to go bad before I use it. That's
Well,
what
you can always
happens.
paint a taxi fleet, you know.
A what?
A taxi fleet.
A taxi fleet, all pearl yellow instead of just fleet, instead of just yellow.
Yeah, just yellow, pearl yellow.
Yeah, that's a fancy taxi fleet.
Well, why not? Yeah. I'd start using some Monicos, some Coronets, some Impalas, some Biscaynes, some Ford LTDs.
Yeah.
I like all those old taxis. Oh, the checker cab too. The checker cabs would be nice too. What was the maker of those cabs? They look like a '57 Chevy, but they're not. Similar shape because of the boxiness.
Hell, I don't know. I couldn't
I
tell
remember
you.
the name of them.
I don't know more about.
There's a
about
special
vehicles.
name to them. But they were pretty cool. They always had lots of room in the back.
So guys, I'm probably fixing to have to call it quits. I'm down to 6% on a battery, so.
Yeah, I'm not. I got
Me
one
too.
bottles left of beer, and that's it. I'm gonna go
I
call
gotta
it
go
a
help
night.
wrapping. Probably go help wrapping. The wife with the wrapping.
Oh yeah, you ain't done the wrapping yet.
No, she's always last minute. My wife's a
I
last minute girl.
I guess so.
All right, guys. You guys have a Merry Christmas.
Yep,
All right, Mo
y'all
Park,
have a Merry Christmas and Happy
Merry
New Year.
Christmas.
Yep.
Thanks for letting
Catch
me
y'all
on.
later.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in.
No problem.
Y'all be good.
Yep.